Hello everyone, I'm Edita Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome to Quilting Window. I am so thankful you took the time to quilt with me today. You know, love is in the air, and with Valentine's approaching, time to make some handmade projects for the loved ones in your life. I absolutely love making things for my family and my friends and surprise them with a little bit of a handmade things. We have so many beautiful projects that you can choose from. I'm gonna go around and show you some of my favorite things to make on Valentine's. I love this cute little pillow. Pillows are so fast and you can make them over the weekend, and they can remind your loved ones that you care about them. I love this one, Hearts Content Pillow Kit. You can purchase the kit, there are little hearts in it, and you just fuse them onto the background that it's included in the kit. This one is from Pillow Talk book. Another kit that I absolutely love is the Sweetheart Kit. This one has all the fabrics to make a beautiful small quilt. This one is adorable. This is one of our newest one. Let me pull this one out so you get to see it up close. Isn't that delightful? We have a kit for this, and this is one of our new patterns that it's coming out, and it's a beautiful hard wreath made from branches and hearts and leaves. This one is so sweet. If your heart is set on something bigger and exciting, why not trying a little honeymoon? This is a pattern that I did a few years ago, and it is just wonderful to make. We have templates, we have the pattern available for you, and what I like to start with is my heartwarming red bundle and blushing lights. Those reds are perfect for this area, and then you can decide on your background how you want to set your blocks in, and we have a beautiful yardage that you can purchase on our website. I noticed though our customers' favorites is the cranberry chain quilt, the one right behind me. This one is so simple to make. A cute little 9 patches set in with light squares and red squares. And yes, we have the red fabric available so you can get the yardage, and also if you wanted to, we have beautiful kits. I have one right here. We included a gorgeous layer cake from our Brave Heart collection in this kit. All your lights, your binding, your setting squares for right here, the red and the light ones. This one is amazing. So those kits are available if you would like to purchase them. They're on our website at laundrybasketquilts.com, and it's perfect present for somebody. What I did for the kit is I chose the 72 by 72 size, so it's the medium size. There are 3 different sizes in the pattern, so a lot of to choose from. Few weeks ago we had our tulip quilt come up at our video and on our YouTube channel. I hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's the tiny little quilt right there, and the kits are delightful. They are also on our website if you would like to purchase them. But today I think this one is gonna steal your heart just like it stole my heart. This one comes from our pattern Lovebird Trio, and the pillow calls Heart to Heart, and it is one of my personal favorites. Why? Because it's made with a charm pack and it's so easy to do it. Let me show you how I made this little quilt. In our quilting basket today, I have fusible webbing. This is how I'm gonna connect my hearts to the background. I'm gonna fuse them down. I have a pattern. This pattern has 3 different pillow design. We're gonna focus on this one, what is the heart to heart. You can purchase kits on our website. The kit includes a charm pack from Low Sweetheart collection, binding, and a backing for your pillow, because you're gonna need a bag for the pillow. So kit includes all of those things. You can purchase a stencil to draw your hearts. The stencil is wonderful because it has multiple sizes of hearts, from tiny little one to one that fits on a charm pack, and this larger one, this heart fits perfectly on a layer cake, and this one goes great with this pattern, the sweetheart pattern. So you have all three sizes on one stencil. I have put in my sewing basket a wonderful needles. Those are non-stick needles. They're gonna be perfect for fusible applique, and something new and exciting. Instead of box of candy this Valentine's, maybe this is what you want to treat yourself, a perfect selection of reds from one of our favorite companies, Orfil, and those are just wonderful to stitch around the edges, around your hearts. It's gonna be perfect. So those are the few things that we need. And just like with candy and candy box, once you learn how to make a one, you are not gonna need more than that. It's just a little taste, and you keep going one after the other and make a lot of beautiful hearts. I'm gonna put those things to the side and show you quickly how I make one heart. And once you know how to make a one, you can make 16. This is how many you need for this wonderful pillow. All right, you know me. When I do fusible applique, I like my board like this. First of all, I like it for tracing, and on this side, and on this side, I love it for pressing. Why do I use this board? Because when I fuse my applique on it, the heat doesn't reflect really fast, and it doesn't melt it away from me. So I really like to press on this kind of board. We're gonna start by tracing. We're gonna take fusible webbing, and we're, like I said, going to use this fusible webbing. This is the Hot Fix that it's a new on the market. I think you're going to like it. Buy the smaller roll, try it if it's for you. If you like it, I'm so happy for you that you fell in love this Valentine's. If you don't, you still learn a lesson. I like it and I enjoy it very much. So that's the one I'm going to use. And like I said, I'm going to use my stencil to trace. This stencil, there's a little fuzzy on it here. All right, this stencil fits perfectly. And all that I'm going to do, take a pencil and draw my design. Look at this, just like this. Even that little sweetheart in your life, if you have a little granddaughter or little daughter or son, ask them to come over and help you trace. You can put that stencil and your little friend can help you trace, and you can make a sweet little project together and create a wonderful memories. Did you see how quickly I traced my design to a fusible webbing? This is the paper side. I'm drawing on the paper side. This is the fusible webbing side. That's the side that now I'm going to go ahead and flip my board to the ironing side. I'm gonna place a one square from my charm pack, and I open a really cute charm pack. This one calls Anna, and it's named after a sweetheart in my life, my daughter Anna. In this charm pack, notice I have reds and I have lights, and I pull my lights to the side because those gonna be my background, and I'm gonna keep some of the reds on this side. Maybe some of the hearts I can have a pink background and make a red heart that goes right over. So basically you want to split it half a half, so you have hearts and you have your background. If your background sometimes a darker one, that's okay. In the kit we have included this exact same fabric. This is Anna, but in your kit you have the Lou Sweetheart collection. Okay, so I now chose my beautiful fabric from my heart. I'm gonna flip my fabric wrong side up. I'm gonna place my fusible webbing, and the fusible webbing, the sticky side down, and now I'm gonna go ahead and press it beautiful with my iron. And I just gonna gently press it just enough to stick the fusible webbing to the fabric. You don't want to stick this forever and ever. You just want to release that fusible webbing from here onto the fabric. So don't overpress. Sometimes we like to press a little too hard the first time and everything comes right through it. No reason for that, just nice and gentle. As soon as I do this, I go ahead and now I have a beautiful heart that has been fused to the fabric, and now with a wonderful set of scissors, long smooth cuts, I'm gonna cut out my heart out of this fabric just like this, and I'm going right on a line, right on a line. Look at this, gentle smooth cuts. You don't want to make short low cuts because then you're gonna fray up the edges. You want a nice long cuts. Look at, I'm keeping my cutting in a pivot of the scissors. Nice long beautiful cuts. Oh, look how quickly this happened. I am already in love with this one. I'm gonna pick up my background just like this. Look, I have a nice little square. What is nice about this design, you don't have to cut anything except cut out your hearts. I'm gonna gently crease the corner. Did you see how I creased it? Just like this. I'm gonna put my fingers into it, pull it apart, making sure that I'm not pulling the fusible webbing off my fabric, and now I can center it up and place my heart right there in the middle onto the background. If you have a difficulty center things up, fold your block in half, gently crease with your fingers. Now you have a line, and now you can match the line in a pivot and in a point in your heart, and pay attention that right here you have a nice distance that it's equal, so that way when you sew your heart into the pillow top, it works really nice and it's center. Now with a gentle smooth iron, I'm gonna press my heart to the background, and look at this. I am ready to open this adorable box of delicious red threads and start stitching around the edges and make a beautiful block. You can stitch with the zigzag, blanket, satin stitch, or maybe use some of those beautiful decorative stitches that you have on your sewing machine. Make sure that you use your non-stick needle when you're stitching, because this needle, and I chose size 70, the weight of the thread is 50, so things should work very well together for us. Start stitching around. This is gonna be lovely, and once you stitch it in place, oh, girls, you are just going to steal somebody's heart with this beautiful project. So go ahead, stitch, and as soon as you stitch, you're ready to sew your blocks into a rows. You have 4 across, 4 down. Once you sew your blocks into rows, you sew your rows together. Then you're gonna quilt this pillow top, and you can quilt around the edges or quilt edge to edge like I did it. Then you're gonna add a back, and I just did like an envelope back. You can use an old shirt or use just the fabric that you have in a kit, overlap it, add a touch of a binding around the edges, and you are ready to say I love you with your beautiful project. I hope you enjoy this little bit of quilting window episode for our Valentine's. I wish you all the love in the world. Spend time with your family and your loved ones, your friends and little ones, visiting, stitching, maybe teaching somebody something that you like to do. Don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel, visit our website, sign up for our newsletter, and come quilt with me. Happy quilting!